Another shortage affecting our children is a shortage of school bus drivers. NBC 26's Jenna Bree tells us how Wisconsin is hoping to make it easier for people to get behind the school bus wheel.
The whole industry is hurting.
The Wisconsin DOT says we've about 750 fewer licensed school bus drivers now than in 2019.
We have our office staff driving, our mechanics driving, our accounting department. It's what you have to do. You need to be licensed. You want the people to be licensed and know what they're doing.
Starting this week, the DOT is allowing bus driver testers like lamers to waive a part of the test, the under the hood portion.
Many school bus drivers are not really having to do work on their school buses, and often it's handled by a maintenance office.
In the under the hood part of the test, a driver literally lifts the hood of the school bus up and checks for leaks, looks at fluid levels, and checks the suspensions. But Lamers doesn't necessarily think this will help recruit more drivers. In fact, they're not even planning on utilizing this waiver for the tests they give.
Here at Lamers, we do so many charters. So the minute they're marked charter, a new driver wouldn't be able to drive those. So they wouldn't be able to make money.
Brunette says if a driver passes a test and uses this new waiver, they get a restricted CDL. They can only drive in Wisconsin, and they can only drive school buses. Do you feel like in a way it doesn't quite solve this school bus driver shortage?
No, we haven't had anybody come in the door because of this little exception.
The DMV also sent letters this week to nearly 1,000 former drivers who let their school bus licenses lapse. In Ashwaubenon, Jenna Bree, NBC 26.
School bus drivers are such an important role to keep our kids safe. Jenna, thank you for that story. Two other local news we're following today. Chilton police have launched a death investigation after two bodies were found in a home yesterday morning. Police say they went to a house on North Madison Street for a medical call and discovered the bodies. They say the public is not in danger and have not released any other information at this time. Governor Tony Evers was in Green Bay today to talk about the importance of small businesses. He stopped by a few successful small businesses in downtown in the Broadway district that were helped by the state's Small Business Recovery Grant Program.
There's a reason the state of Wisconsin has recovered so well from the pandemic, and frankly, it's been two things. I believe that it's been our investment in these small businesses and across the state, but also the ingenuity and resilience that they exhibit.
The governor also said the state's surplus and low unemployment rate is a result of small businesses' investments in Wisconsin. Well, still ahead here at 5, RV sales boomed during the pandemic. We'll show you why more people are taking up the RV life. But first, one of the coldest nights of the winter is on its way. Cameron is tracking the temperatures as they fall. Your forecast is up next.
And now your weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
With highs only in the upper single digits to lower teens, today was the second coldest day of the entire winter, and now it's going to start to warm back up. Here's a look at your 7-day temperature trend. We're going to see upper teens tomorrow, lower 20s early Saturday, and then temperatures will fall as we head into the early part of next week. It does look like it's going to be pretty chilly across northeast Wisconsin overall as we make our way through the next week or so. Right now, we are looking at temperatures that are in the single digits and lower teens across northeast Wisconsin. Sorry, we had a technical error there. 7 degrees in Kewaunee, 6 degrees in Manitowoc, 6 in Oshkosh. Thank you, Nina. We just averted disaster. Right now in Green Bay, it is clear, and 7, we have calm winds. So that's a big change from what we had earlier today. The winds are also calm in Appleton. The temperature is 7, and the dew point is pretty close to 10 degrees below zero. And often the dew point is a good indicator of how cold it can get at night with ideal conditions, and I think many of us will have near ideal conditions tonight Lows will range from the single digits below zero near Lake Michigan to the teens and lower 20s below zero across parts of central and northern Wisconsin. So far this winter, the coldest temperature has been 10 degrees below zero, and many of us will surpass that later on tonight into tomorrow morning. We've got Arctic high pressure building directly over the state tonight. That's why the winds have diminished. High temperatures today running a good 15 to 20 degrees below normal across central and eastern Wisconsin. But tomorrow, as that area of high pressure begins to shift off towards the east, our winds will turn to the south, and we're going to start to warm up. Most locations running about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than what we saw today, with upper teens to around 20 degrees. We will have sunshine pretty much all day long, but then tomorrow night a cold front's going to approach from the north and west. It'll produce some light snow or flurries across the area Saturday morning. We'll start to clear out a bit as we head into the evening. So here's a look at your Go Pack Go forecast. Temperatures at the beginning of tailgating will be in the lower 20s, but quickly falling down to around 12 at kickoff, single digits as we head into the game, with wind chills running a good 5 to 10 degrees below zero. So your forecast for tonight calls for frigid conditions. Overnight lows will be mainly in the teens below zero. The all-time record low was set tonight back in 1888. At 36 degrees below zero. We will not be that cold. Tomorrow, sunny and cold and warmer, with temperatures getting back up into the teens. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 18. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to Bridge the Gap for Autism. And we did that today. I forecast a high of 10, and the actual high temperature was 10 degrees. On Saturday, some morning light snow or flurries. It'll be dry before kickoff, sun and clouds, and then a few clouds around during the game, with temperatures falling from the teens into the single digits. Chance for a snow shower or a flurry on Sunday, otherwise sun and clouds. After that, we're going to see temperatures get up to around 20 on Monday, with perhaps a significant amount of snow moving across northeast Wisconsin, followed by colder temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday. And I do want to say a quick hello to all of the kindergartners at Royal Montessori Academy. I was out there earlier today, and I had some really incredible questions asked by these youngsters. How does a rainbow form? How do tornadoes form? And tell us more about that pressure wave that was a result of the Tonga volcano in the South Pacific over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, that volcano erupted down here. We had a pressure wave that went all the way across the world. It was registered here at NBC 26 and across much of northeast Wisconsin on barometric pressure systems.
I mean, Cam, you had to explain that to me, let alone kindergartners.
I know.
So I'm so impressed. Some smart kids, some budding meteorologists, perhaps. All right, Cam, thanks. When we return here, the boom in RV sales doesn't appear to be letting up anytime soon. Why this is becoming less of a trend and more like a new lifestyle. That's next. Well, during the dead of winter is always a good time to start planning your summer family getaway. It's no surprise that many of those family vacations being planned will take place in an RV. RV sales boomed earlier in the pandemic, and production is still setting records. Dan Grossman looks at how RV life will likely outlast the pandemic altogether.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, look at.
What is this?
Caleb Jessen is less than 2.
Caleb, oh no, don't touch it.
And even though he doesn't understand the thing in his face,
No, it's a little weird.
it's safe to say he doesn't like it. And by all accounts, that's okay with Mom.
I don't want to tell them what to do or how to do with them. Like, I want them to figure it out, and camping's the easiest way to do that because we don't bring toys. So go find a stick and some mud and figure it out. Where should we go? Let's go this way.
Caleb has apparently taken the reins on picking out his family's first RV at one of our nation's first RV shows this year. Now that Dad works remote full time, they figured they'd hop in on a trend that is becoming less trend and more staple.
It's put families and it's put people back into a position where this gives them the opportunity to go out to travel and do things and be safe, really.
When the pandemic started, the number of RV shipments started picking up for the first time in a long time, as monthly sales began producing record numbers after months of decline. But even after the trendiness of traveling in an RV died down, the sales kept going up. The RV Industry Association says more RVs are expected to ship this year than any year prior.
It's a real thing now, and now that it's in the bigger spotlight, it's not going away. So 2020 was a record year, and last year was double.